WWE is pinned in a corner with this 3 hours. You know, last night was an exciting start to the show. It was. It was one of the few fresh, energetic starts I've seen in a while, with all the factions quickly coming out and, you know, who's next. And then we get a 4-team tornado-type match where, you know, you got people from every team in there. And this is okay. I'm okay with these kind of matches occupying the first couple segments because there's so many, you know, people being involved. But the momentum could not be held up. And it's not really a knock on the performers. It's not even really a knock to a full extent to the creative, because wrestling is not meant to be 3 hours every week like that. Pay-per-views with payoff matches, that's what's 3 hours, and that's once a month. Every special blue moon, you can have a 3-hour special. But every week is too much. Even in the Attitude Era, with all the hype and craze of wrestling and the star power, 3-hour Raws would have gotten draining. It sure as hell did for WCW Nitro. They can poll focus groups all they want, and people can praise NXT viewing all they want. NXT is an hour once a week in front of the same dedicated audience of 500 people live. It's just a different animal. There's no answer other than less time. Raw needs to go shorter. But I know WWE gets paid to produce X amount of hours of content. Right now, 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of SmackDown. So right now they got 5 hours of original content going. So they get paid what they get paid despite the ratings, okay? However, if ratings do fall too much, whenever it comes time to negotiate a new deal with NBC Universal, if those ratings have gone down, WWE has lost some leverage. This isn't the end of WWE or wrestling. Even with ratings lower, WWE is still making a lot of money because they develop so many avenues of revenue and expand the brand. But we want to fix the quality. So here is my suggestion. NBC Universal, let's say they want 5 hours of original programming. Make Raw 2 hours. You have SmackDown at 2 hours. And move that 1 hour of NXT from the WWE Network to USA Network. NXT is doing so well in the eyes of everybody that looks at it. Give it to NBC Universal and have it air on Wednesday night. NBC gets their content that they paid for. WWE gets to give them this product that has such positive PR right now. WWE then can make it easier on themselves and the writers, only having a 2-hour Raw and a 2-hour SmackDown. Less is more. A packaged 2-hour show is a lot better than a dragging of 3 hours. The WWE Network is growing, and you can still feature extra bonus content of NXT on the network, like the Breaking Ground show and such. Let's face it, though. The WWE Network is sold by the pay-per-view that's all-inclusive into it. Breaking Ground, Austin's podcast, the 4,000 hours of old footage, that's all a bonus in it. NXT on the USA Network for an hour on Wednesday night, the people who love NXT will already watch it. The fans who are ROH or very indie-driven, the fans that are disenchanted with WWE, they will watch NXT because they can now see guys like Samoa Joe, and they can see a more indie-style show that NXT is. They can see it for free. They don't have to give their money over to Vince McMahon and the WWE Network. Raw on Monday, NXT Wednesday, SmackDown Thursday. I'm not saying it would fix all problems, but it'd be a damn good place to start. TribLIVE